Welcome to another episode of Arduino 3D Thursday, where I present a project related to an Arduino-based module and, if possible, a 3D printer model with it. This is Ron from emicros.com. Now let's get started. In this project, we're connecting the Seeed Development XIAO ESP32C3 module to a 2.4-inch LCD and using a capacitive touch sensor as an input device. This is what the completed project looks like. The basic breadboard wiring is shown here. Red is VCC, which is the LCD pin 1 to the ESP32 3.3 pin. Black is ground, the LCD pin 2 to the ESP32 ground pin. Purple is master out slave in, LCD pin 3 to ESP32 master out slave in. Yellow is the serial clock, which is on LCD pin 4 to ESP32 S clock. Green is LCD chip select, which is LCD pin 5 to D0 on the 32. Orange is LCD DC, which is LCD pin 6 to ESP32 D1. Blue is LCD reset, which is LCD pin 7 to ESP32 pin D2. This shows the addition of the XIAO ESP32C3 module to the LCD. And over here, we've added the touch sensor. The signal line is connected to D6 pin on the ESP32, and power and ground are connected as well. Now let's write some software. The first thing we're going to do is under File, Examples, go down to Adafruit ILI 9341 and scroll over and hit Graphics Test. Get rid of the other one, put up here. Make sure that you're selected the XIAO ESP32C3. And what we need to do is change this to, we have it on digital input 1. This is on digital input 0, D0. And then we're going to add a reset, TFT RST, and we put that on D2. Now we go down here. Before we do the TFT begin, we need to reset that line by putting it high. So we're going to, I'm going to copy and paste some code here. So we're going to set the reset pin as an output. We're initially going to set it low and then cause a reset, delay 15 milliseconds, and then set it high. Now let's compile and run this. I do believe that's all we need to do. Done compiling, now it's downloading it. Does a reset. Now we see that the display is showing the test patterns in that graphic test sketch. Now let's add the touch sensor. Now I've updated the software to add at the end of the setup function. We're going to fill the screen so that we start with a blank screen for a menu. I added the function Rex, which is going to show some splash screen in between changing the menu. We have show class nodes, so we're going to rotate the screen. We're going to set for the touch screen, this input signal is on digital input number 6. We're going to have a menu that's going to select between two menus. if we get a touch, we're going to set a Boolean variable touch equals a false, and we're going to set that to true if our touch sensor returns a 1. If it's actually true, our touch, and we get a false or 0, we're going to increment our menu, and we're going to do a little splash between. So let's go down. You can see that we're printing some stuff here, and in the loop we call that function, which will never return. So we're going to compile it. I'm going to speed up the video here because this takes a minute or so. Now it's downloading. I'm going to go through all those test screens. Finally, we get to our main menu. If we hit the button, we go to menu 2, go back again. There you have it. For the complete code listing, you can go to www.emicros.com, and it's posted there. Thank you for watching.